What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ben Allen for those of you that are new. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. And with it being so close to the holiday season and with Thanksgiving, right here, I thought I'd make this video and talk about how leave/vacation works in the Army. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so just like I said, we're going to be talking about leave and vacation in the military and what it's like, how do you take it, how many days do you get, stuff like that, right? So pretty much, just to start off, I want to say that if you guys hear some clicking in this video, my roommate's playing League of Legends, he's like right over here, so just don't mind that. But also, this is going to be like a general overview of leave in the military. If you guys have like specific, like more in-depth questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Or go to my Instagram, I'll put it right here somewhere, and go ahead and DM me the questions. That's probably where I will best respond to any and all questions that I get besides the comment section below. But without further ado, let's start talking about leave and vacation. So pretty much in the Army, you get 30 days of paid vacation a year, right? So you get 2.5 days every month. And those really add up because, most jobs in the civilian side, you only get about like 2 weeks of like sick leave or vacation. I haven't worked a civilian job, so I really wouldn't know for sure, but from what I hear, it's about like 2 weeks. But in the Army, you get 30 days. And the only caveat to like getting those 30 days is the Army's kind of stingy with them. Sometimes, they won't let you take those days unless it's like around a holiday season or if it's like an opportunity for block leave. And pretty much block leave is like, it's like 2 weeks at a time pretty much. So I remember going through basic training and AIT. I graduated basic, went to AIT, and our training fell through the December holidays. And they're like, yeah, we're sending all of you guys home for Christmas. And I was like, oh, cool. Little did we know, it came out of our leave days, but we really had nowhere else to go. We couldn't just stay there at the AIT barracks. So we took our 2 weeks, got to see our families, and came back. But that's pretty much like TRADOC leave. They kind of just force you to go. But once you're in the real military, right, you can put in a pass or a leave form, pretty much is what it's called. It's a DA-31, and you fill it out, and you pretty much put what days you want to take. So like from this day to that day, I want to take, and you fill out the form, you get all the accompanying paperwork. If you guys want to know what the extra paperwork is for a leave packet, just go ahead and comment it down below. I'll answer that, more than happy to do so. But yeah, right, so you fill out your leave form, you turn it in, and the day that you're gonna sign out, right, so you just go to staff duty, you turn in your packet, or your packet's already turned in, but you go to staff duty and you go ahead and sign out, and then you start your leave. And for those of you that might ask, the weekends do count as leave days. It's kind of how they get you, giving you like 30 days of leave a year. The weekends still count as part of your leave days, right? Some of you guys might ask, like, do I have to be back before that day, or can I come back on the exact day that I put for my leave? So pretty much, whatever that day says, as long as you're in before like 12 o'clock at night of that day, you're good. Like, you're clear. So like, I know sometimes I come home like early on the day that I'm supposed to get back. Like, say I get back at like 6 in the morning, I won't sign in until like later that night, just so I'm good in case like somebody needs me for something. I'm like, sorry, still on leave, Another thing, some people might ask, do you have to pay to take leave? So the answer for that is pretty much no, you don't. Like, the Army gives you those leave days, 2.5 days every month, and bam, you just add them up. Best thing to do is save them, right? Because if you're planning on getting out or ETSing, like the days you didn't take, they can add up for your ETS leave, which means the amount of days you can take as like your terminal leave when you're getting out of the Army. Pretty much terminal leave is just like an extended, hey, I'm kind of done, so I'm just using up the days I have left, till I'm like completely done with the Army, you know what I mean? But yeah, you do not have to pay for your leave days and stuff like that. Like, they're given to you. The only thing that might cause an issue is when you're allowed to take them, right? So I know some units, like, oh, like it's, say it's like, oh, it's September, like you don't need to go on leave then, so they might deny your leave. But around December time, they usually always approve those leave passes because, you know, it's holiday block leave, you know, hey, I'm gonna go home see my family and stuff like that. And, you know, sometimes in the summer, you know, they're like, hey, we got opportunity leave, you know, just like, it's like July maybe, and like you can take 2 weeks. So yeah, like I know we just got opportunity leave in July, and we had some holiday block leave back in December. But also, so say you're deployed, right? And you come back from like a 9-month deployment. Usually they give you like 30 days of post-deployment leave to go home, relax, unwind, spend time with your family, get all your assets in order. Like that's really the best. Taking like 30 days of leave, like sometimes you might forget how to army if you take that many days off. But that's just one of the cool things about it, right? And most of the time, like if you have like an emergency or a family emergency, they have this thing called emergency leave, right? And it's pretty much where, say your dad or your mom like has a heart attack or they sadly pass away, right? They would notify the American Red Cross, and the Red Cross would call your unit and tell your commander or chain of command like, hey, this guy's got to come home for this, that, or this, you know? And pretty much like they just authorize your leave and you're on a plane home, you know, because you got to go take care of your family or whatever it is, you know. But that's only for like immediate family members, so like people that raised you or like your brother, your mom or dad, sister, stuff like that. Can't be like your cousin. In some cases, you know, if they were a guardian, then yeah, but other than that, just direct family. Gotta crack my neck real quick. There we go. But yeah guys, stuff like that. How often do soldiers get leave? Like I was saying, it's 2.5 days per month, 30 days a year. But a better question would be, how often do soldiers get to take leave? And to answer that, it's pretty much just at your like commander's discretion. If he wants to sign off on your leave packet, then you can, right? We also have these things called passes in the Army, and they're usually like 3-day passes or 4-day passes. As long as you don't go outside of like 250 miles from your duty station, you're good. You just put in a pass. But if you are, you put in a mileage pass and you can just go for 4 days, right? So usually those are pretty good too. If you don't want to waste some leave days, you can take a 4-day pass. But you can't use that 4-day pass, right? You can't have a pass and then a leave set up for when that pass ends, because apparently that's frowned upon and is against the rules. I know it sucks, I've tried it and it doesn't go through too well, but yeah, that's just pretty much like how passes work, you know. They get approved, it's not really like a big deal. It's like, okay, 4-day pass, we have like a 4-day holiday coming up, so yeah. Excuse me. And so most federal holidays we get off, so like Veterans Day, Columbus Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, just pretty much all of those holidays, like you get off in the Army. So it's pretty sweet. Like right now, like today is Thanksgiving for us, like where we're stationed right now. And it's pretty dope because we get a 4 day. So we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. And then we just had Veterans Day. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 days off for that as well. You get a lot of perks, you know, when it comes to holidays in the Army, you know, like pretty much like most posts shut down and they're not really doing a whole lot of anything because everybody's off and enjoying their 4-day weekends or 3-day weekends. And some days we just have Donzas, which is designated something. It's like a nobody's supposed to work that day, pretty much. I forgot what it's called. I apologize to you guys. When I find out, I will comment it down in the comment section below. But until then, yeah, Donzas. That's just like 3-day weekends, pretty much. You know, we get those pretty often, you know, like say like there's like a military ball happening on a Friday. They might just give that day off just so people can get ready for the ball. But it's pretty dope the way things work that way. But yeah, that's pretty much holidays, guys. So federal holidays you get off. You get 2.5 days every month. You get 30 days out of the year. When you can take them is up to your command. But other than that, it's a pretty sweet deal, you know, for holidays in the Army. And I hope this video answered some questions y'all might have or had. I know it was kind of like a little scattered everywhere, but if you guys have more in-depth questions, go ahead and comment that down below and I will be more than happy to answer them. Or you can go ahead and reach me through my Instagram at Ben_Allen175. I hope you guys follow. I hope you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and love holidays, because I know I do. But yeah, guys, I'm Ben Allen, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.